I saw lootables down here. Ew. What's my favorite story about the Sisters of Twilight, and have they ever fought against any of the Beastmen legendary lords? My favorite story about the Sisters of Twilight would honestly probably have to be the story of how when they showed up. When the Sisters of Twilight first appeared, they just sort of walked into the Council of the Elven Lords that rules over Athel Loren, and everyone was like, "Who the hell are these chicks?" Like, and they were like, "Hey, we're important. Let us in." And they were like, "No, we have no idea who you are. Like, we don't know anything about you. There's no way we're letting you in." So the sisters said, well, we'll send for Orion. Orion will vouch for us. They were like, okay, you crazy weirdos. So they call Orion, and Orion did not know the sisters. Essentially, he did not know they existed, much less were going to be there. So Orion gets back from one of his conquests, and the sisters are there waiting for him along with the rest of the council. And the council are like, these weird, crazy youngsters are like saying that they're supposed to be in charge. And Orion looks at him, he's like, oh, you're here. Great. Because the thing for Orion is he realized that because the sisters were there, it would mean Ariel was not going to be there. So he was not thrilled to see them. Because it meant that his wife wasn't going to be coming back anytime soon. You just had like this moment of the elves were like treating the sisters like they were these vagabond like creatures or villains or something, and then he's like, yeah, no, they literally speak with the authority of Ariel. And they were like, well, I guess this is our boss now. How do I... Big Dargan. How did Arkham become the Everchosen? I actually have a lore video you can go watch on it. That's well over an hour long. Oh, thank God I don't have to wear the ugly blue gloves anymore. I hate those gloves. So if you'd like, you can go check that out. Might give you some interesting lore, yada yada. Wow, this axe does way more damage than my steel weapon does, but it's an axe, so I can't put poison on it, which I don't like. The Black Pyramid of Nagash looks too much like Necron 40k, right? I think you mean to say Necron 40k looks too much like Nagash's pyramid, right? Archaon's big thing, kind of like the TLDR of why he went bad, is that Archaon was a man who was completely and utterly devoted to the gods, like Sigmar. Like, he was a very, very big worshiper of Sigmar and had dedicated his entire life to it. And he essentially came across a set of documents written by a man known as Necrodomo the Insane, whose whole thing was that he basically wrote a series of prophecies and information that was designed to mess with Archaon's head. In that it was written by Archaon's daddy, named Be'lakor, the first demon prince to ever exist. And as a part of this whole mess, how to avoid colossal vessels? Okay, I'll read that later. That seems like a random side. But the thing about him was that he finds this tome that, as he reads it, is basically like an in-depth. First of all, it talks about the end of the world. So it's this like description of everything that's going to happen and how the world is going to be destroyed by a man named Archaon the Everchosen. The next thing that it does to really mess with them is that it reveals that Archaon the Everchosen is Diedrich Kastner, which Diedrich Kastner is Archaon's the name given to him by his adoptive father. So Diedrich Kastner learns that he is Archaon. And the other thing that the book does is that the book goes on to explain that the gods are not real. That the only god that's real, the only god that exists, are the Chaos gods. And that all of the other gods are fake. They are just all of the other gods, Sigmar, Ulrich, the elven gods, the dwarf gods, the gods of men, the great Maw, all of these other deities are simply the chaos gods masquerading as something else. They're the chaos gods switching out different masks. And this revelation is not true, but there is a facet of truth within it, and that all of the gods that do exist in a godly domain exist in a fashion within the realm of chaos. And so to them, Archaon has this pivotal recognition or belief that all of the gods are fake, and that everyone and everything is just a toy for the dark gods to play around with. And in this moment of crisis, because he's confronted with this potential truth, and in this moment of crisis, Archaon tries to call on his faith. He tries to call on his belief in Sigmar, and because he's functionally, he's not a warrior priest, he's a Templar knight, but he tries to call on his faith to reassure himself. And when he calls on Sigmar, like he's done his entire life, to like find that inner warmth, that inner feeling of like reassurance, there's nothing. The only thing he feels, the only thing he's able to sense or hears is literally the mocking laughter of the dark gods. So for Archaon, that confirms that Sigmar isn't real. Sigmar is a myth. All the gods are myths. Everything about them is a lie. And all of this faith, everything that he's been dedicating his life to, everything that he's believed has been put, all this fighting against the dark gods is literally just it's pageantry. It's the dark gods having fun messing with people and trying to confuse people and lie to them. That's all of this is. And so Archaon loses it. And goes crazy. Oh, that's a steel sword right there. First of all, that sword is super sexy looking. Second of all, it's got 2 slots, and it's got magic stuff. Oh, baby.
Sigmar went out to get cigarettes.
Yeah, well, Sigmar was basically being muffled by Tzeentch. Like, that whole situation was basically the equivalent of the dark gods, like, giggling in the background while Sigmar's, like, trying to shout, and Tzeentch is, like, to him. Is kind of the TLDR of that whole circumstance. Damn, this is a good... Man, we got a sexy-ass sword. Which is good, because I've got a pissed-off dragon upstairs. Alright, let's quick save. Archaon went crazy because Tzeentch pranked him with a book and then played a laugh track. Well, it wasn't Tzeentch that pranked him, it was Be'lakor that pranked him. And Be'lakor is Archaon's dad. But that's a very specific way. And the thing about Archaon is Archaon did not set out to, like, be an asshole. Archaon believed he was doing something noble. Archaon believed that his goal was to destroy the world so that the dark gods would starve to death. His goal was to manipulate events to kill the gods, because he believed that it would be better for everyone to die and therefore be free of the influence of the gods because they would choke, than it would be to keep on living and just be puppets that are suffering for eternity. Archaon believed that reality was essentially just hell. And the best thing he could do is free everybody from that hell. Make everybody wake up from this nightmare that is life. He was wrong, but it's understandable how he got to that conclusion. And he was not confronted with Archaon was not confronted by something that he realized that made him reconsider and mess with him until he was literally face to face with Sigmar and fighting him. Anyway. Oh, it's okay, it's on top. No, it's not. It's right there. This seems like a really bad place to fight a wyvern. Got nowhere to go, son. Got nowhere to go. That is a very powerful secret technique called wall slam. I wasn't intending to use it, but it forced my hand. And as you can see, it's very effective. Ooh, enhanced specter oil. No, I looted him. He barfed out his innards like right here. I did loot him though. Okay. So let's go to alchemy. Anything interesting I can make? Yes, we can make enhanced specter oil. Very nice. Good. We can really spank those ghosts. Oop. Nice. Is there a situation in which that technique isn't effective? Yeah, it's when there's no walls. There's this mythical place. I've never seen it myself, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, so it must be real. Called Outside. I'm not super familiar with it, but apparently there are no walls outside. And so the weapon would not be terribly effective in that instance. Anything on Morgian the Phantom Queen? Morgian the Phantom. That is not ringing a bell for me. Do you have any, like, Morgian the Phantom Queen? That's not a character I've heard of that I can think of. Dopermir's Journal. Dad's chewing my head off about going to the lighthouse, about the fire needs tended. Thing is, don't give a plowing rat's arse, frankly. What am I, some golem fit for naught but climbing up there 4 times a day to drop off wood and pour oil? I'd much rather learn how to work a forge in town or at some gnomish foundry. Grandpa Ansbury was a smith, weren't he? He forged witcher blades, so who's to say none of his talent trickled down to me? Albion, the crazy witch lady. Oh, is she from the, that sounds like a fan-made thing. Albion did not have, unless she appeared in the Gotrek and Felix book, that does not sound like that's an official thing. Oh, well, we found the kid. Oh, wait, we still haven't found what we're looking for here? What is that diagram? Okay, we've looted this room. Did I equip that thing I bought? Yes, I did. Yeah, There was an old woman who had an all-woman troop with her. Like, if she's the lady from Gotrek and Felix, then everything about her is going to be contained within that little story. Albion is a very, very, very unexplored place. Like, there's snippets of lore about it from, like, the Albion Crisis, which was a kind of like a summer campaign supplement. Shadows over Albion was the name of the campaign. You can look up a lot of stuff about it online, Shadows over Albion, but Albion did not get nearly as much development as I or anyone would have liked on its potential characters. Where is... Wait, I think I see something downstairs. Bag. I'm not seeing the, There's this whole place. Does anybody know where the main script is? There's a ladder by the room where you fought the wyvern just outside. Okay, thank you.
Magic. A place of power.
Right at it. There it is. Crafting notes. Now there's a commission I haven't seen the likes of in ages. Got a visit from a witcher the baronet summoned about them evil powers took over the lighthouse and were crashing ships against the rocks. Stood there in the doorway to my forge looking noble as a prince or a duke or something, and his silver sword got damaged during his last job. Blade was chipped bad, almost broken in 2 spots. I asked how he expected me to know how to fix a weapon like that, and he gave me a diagram and said it was to forge him a new one and promised to fight the summon in return. Damn near tuckered myself out making that thing. I did my apprenticeship with Master Barnaby of Novigrad, and I've made a Witcher blade or 2 in my life, but it's been over 3 years since I last touched anything of the sort. In the end, it didn't matter, though. Before I could finish, the Witcher figured out what was going on with the lighthouse and had to make haste to the Baronet's castle for rest and lich. Ah, well, he sounds like he's super dead. Ooh, gosh, I'm gonna have to go sell stuff after this. Oh god, I'm over encumbered. Quickly now! Onwards! Also, Harsland's boy, thank you very much for continuing your tier 1 sub, dude. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Fast travel. Can I fast travel while I'm fat? Well, I guess we'll find out. Send. Yes, I can. Nice. Why did Sinch help Be'lakor prank Archaon? I don't know if I should be encouraging this use of the word prank.
Joins the Red Host. Cursed Sotek
Papa Chaos! Oh, we summoned Chaos, chat. Thank you very, very much for using your Prime sub here, my dude. Welcome to the Red Host. Hope you enjoy the emotes, and welcome to the community, my dude. Alright, none of this stuff is better. Oh, no, these pants are better than mine. Well, they're only better by 2. I think I'd rather have the magical effects. Alright, rest of this we can get rid of. Alright. Oh, God, we've got stuff to sell. It's so exciting. Let's go see... Okay, here, let's just get rid of some stuff so I can...
Buy-in or just...
What are you offering?
Show me what you've got.
What are you buying? Yes, I will buy a map. Thank you. Alright, so let's sell some junk. Let's get rid of... wolf hide. Horse hide. I need to keep the one bear hide for something I need to make. Old sheepskin, ladder. I want to save the stuff for, like, the blacksmith. Or I can't. Yeah, epoxy tray. Well, that's like the only thing I could sell to them. That's why I wanted to hang on to it. But thank you for letting me know that. We've got about 100 left. Just want to make sure I keep a fair number of everything. If I do need to craft something, I have enough components. Don't want to sell everything you got. Bad business. Okay, there we go. Can I sell you some of this? I'll sell you... Alright.
So long.
Ah, I'm still over encumbered. What is this bullshit? I'm coming, Smith. I'm coming. Javier6561, thanks so much for coming by the stream. Good to see you, my dude. I'll clear this out before I forget. Oh, wait. I'm actually going to refund you the Phantom Queen, because I didn't know... Unfortunately, I don't know much about that character. I'm not even sure that character's an actual character. Or if this is just a fan thing. What's my least favorite faction or race in Warhammer Fantasy? My least favorite? I'm blacksmith, dude. Don't even talk to me unless it's like the right time of day. Whoops! I don't want to do that. Here, let's meditate till like 5. My least favorite is probably...
I'll take...
I don't know, maybe like... I mean, I don't have any lore that I hate, but I would probably say my least favorite playable races lore is probably... It's probably the Empire. Just because there's so much of it, and it's kind of a big mess in a lot of places. Like it's a lot. A lot of it is very poorly organized, and you just have to deal with a lot of different issues. And trying to read through Empire lore is just, it's torture. Because there's just so much you have to get through. Oh, he's out of money. Damn it. Do you have anything I can buy? Master crafted silver sword. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna end up getting something crafted. Okay, let's look at crafting. So I can also break some stuff down. Can't. Oh, this guy is a weaponsmith, not a armor smith. Well, damn it.
Another wretched foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
Scorbles! Welcome to the Red Host! Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having an excellent day, and you're hopefully looking... welcome to the Red Host. Enjoy the emotes. Hope you have a great time hanging out with us, and yada yada yada. We need to find a... regular smith. But I could buy that mastercrafted silver, right? And it would be better than what I've got by a lot. It's 27 damage better than mine. 27's pretty significant. Like, I'm gonna be missing out on a lot of... I don't know, I feel like pure damage and chance to bleed is not worth what I would be losing. Because I would be losing 16% crit chance, good AP. Oh, armors have ranks. Okay, well that's good to know. Well, actually, okay, let's just head to our dwarf. Let's go see our dwarf buddy. Is there anything else I can sell to you for pretty cheap? Yes, I can. Make sure we take all of this man's money. I want it all. I want it all! Just make the Griffin set? Well, Griffin set doesn't have a weapon associated with it.
So long.
At least we haven't gotten it yet. Let me go sell some more stuff, and then we should be good. Maybe that's the thing we're missing, is the blade. But I need to go... We have so much crap that we need to... Let's go visit the big town, the like little capital area. Because here I can't... Because I don't want to sell the Temerian armor, because that's part of a set. And I like collecting set pieces. I have the silver sword. Maybe he couldn't make it. Because I didn't see it as an option.
Where's your gold?
What the
You
hell?
can tell us willingly.
What is going on?
No, please, we've none left.
Excuse
Sir,
you.
help us.
Stay out of this.
How about I don't?
Leave them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them. Plain refuse to.
Got a sensitive one? Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get him!
Are these... Dude! So, because the Baron's gone, his guys have turned shitty? I mean, I guess that shouldn't surprise me, but... Alright, y'all want to play? Let's play! I'm actually gonna...
Quick, no!
You pieces of garbage. Hey, you're pretty high level for humans.
Fucking shit!
Thank you, sir.
You little shit.
I don't know who you are, but try to win them all, or you won't be slaughtered.
Dumbasses.
Let's drink for its nearly night.
No. The Baron's alive. The Baron's alive. He left. He took his wife to the mountains. The Baron took his wife to the mountains so that they could try and heal her mind. He's still alive. I did not let out the tree demon. I killed the tree demon. Because that tree demon was sketch.
Help me!
You're a smith. A proper one.
Need some armor.
Alright, here we go. Griffin boots! Dude, look at this. Item must be upgraded to Grand Master level? Wait, can I... So should I get it, and then I have to find a Grandmaster later and he'll upgrade it? Or should I not have it made here and go find a Grandmaster to make it? Anything about Marius Leetdorf? My favorite story about Marius Leetdorf,